So, to edit or to participate in the Wikidata birthday event, which is running up on the 30th, one can just click on this very link, and then it will take one to the meta page. And then if one is not yet a Wikimedian, one can click on create a new account and then fill in the details, put in a username. Preferably you can use a native name, and then put in the password you want, and then confirm the password, and then put your email, and then this thing that is showing bank s vapor, you can put it here in this very box, and then you create your account. After you are done with that, then you can go to your email and check if there's any confirmation that you need to do, and then you come back and then you log in to your account, your Wikimedia account. When you are logged in, you will see that sorry, let me change my own screen to the desktop view. I'll go down and click on desktop, I mean to the mobile view. And then when I click on mobile, um yes, so this is the mobile view now. And then one can go to these three dashes here. So if you click on those three dashes and you don't see your name, then definitely you are already logged in. And then you see this humanoid figure here. Once you are able to click on that, and then you see log out, then that means you're already logged in, because you can't be logged out. You can't log out if you're not logged in. And if yours is not showing that, then you can go to these settings. Okay, sorry, this is a Wikidata actually. So once you are logged in, you can then enroll yourself by clicking on the outreach dashboard. um, by clicking on that outreach dashboard. And sorry, the network is a bit hazy. The network is a bit slow. So in case the outreach dashboard doesn't work, then you can just go ahead if you are signed up already, and then you come to this participants list, click on edit, and then you scroll down, you see list of participants. You see something written, all who have ever contributed to the tier Wikimedians, blah 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 blah, please join us. And then you see under the list of participants in the outreach campaign, to participate, please add your name below by just typing. Of course, you don't need all those other code and no wiki. The only thing you need here is this hash key and then the tilde. So you copy that if you don't have that on your keyboard, and then you go down. Let's assume that I have not yet signed up as a participant. I just put this. As long as you are logged in, you don't have to put the name manually by yourself. With these four tildes, you can just go to publish changes. You see publish changes, but if your phone doesn't show publish changes, maybe it shows a blue arrow at this very top side, then you click on that very blue arrow. But mine is showing this, so I click on publish changes, and then it is going to bring out my name down there. So you can see 26, number 26, but I've already registered. I was the first person to register here, so I don't really need to put my name there. So I would want to let me change my browser's setting to, okay, let me open in Chrome browser, so that yeah, the screen now looks so it now looks okay. It looks almost the same thing, but let me change from desktop to mobile site so that everything would look like a mobile phone that anyone can see. And then down here I'll change to mobile view also. So yes, so I think this is good. So So you can see my name is here, and my name is also here at the very beginning, but I want to undo what I just did. So this undo function um, is doable for anyone. I don't know why it is not showing here right now, but okay, yeah, because I've not logged in. Yeah, so one would have to log in first, and then you can be able to undo. So now I'm logged in. You can see the humanoid figure. When I click on it, it shows my name there, my username. So I would go to this blue arrow, click on last edited by, and then you see undo. Click on undo to undo my edit, and then publish. So now what I just did, it has been deleted. So this is another function that one is supposed to know. So I think this is, once you are done with this, your name is in the list here, then someone from among the organizers would be able to add your username to the outreach dashboard in case you are not able to add your name in the outreach dashboard yourself. But it's easy actually. And then the event metrics is another one that you can also add your name to by clicking on that link, event metrics, and click on login with OR or automatic, and then you click on allow, and then that allows you to access. You can then click on this program, and then like since I'm an organizer, I don't think it's going to show me the way it's going to show a normal participant. So I think in this very case I'll be the one to add the name as an organizer. But for the outreach dashboard, um, anyone can be able to add. Yeah, so it now opens. This is the outreach dashboard. Once it opens this way, you can scroll down, then you will see enter into campaign or something like that down here. But since I'm already in, so it only shows me leave program. So this is how to participate in this very program. And once you have put your name into the campaign list, when you look at this overhead, you see overview, you see participants, how to participate, and you see item for creation. Click on items for creation. When you click on items for creation, you see about 6 ways of contributing in this very campaign. Now you see Wikidata. Number one is Wikidata item. The number two is Wikidata Lexeme. Now lexemes are words of a language, a particular language. Now let me create a Wikidata item. Now let me think about a village that has not been created. Let me see. Let me think about. Let's say Pambo. Pambo, for example, is a village in Taraba State. So I will click on search item. Search item. So I will type Pambo, and then I will search for Pambo. So Pambo Hill is showing me here, but Pambo Village is not really showing, and even this very Pambo, you can be able to still add some information like translation into a particular language, like to translate to Tyap. Bamboo Hill would be talk bamboo, talk bamboo. That's talk young. Sorry, talk young. More sort agwamnati mali usa c'était Taraba. Taraba, Nigeria. Nigeria. Then I publish it by clicking on the blue. So you can see Bamboo I've edited in Tyap language. on Wikidata, only on Bamboo. Now I have seen that the Bamboo village is not shown here, so that means Bamboo village is not. So I want to create the item, create new item on Bamboo. So the label will be Bamboo in English. Say, because you see language is en, so everything that has to be underneath it will be in English. So you just say village, you start typing with small letter, except if the first letter is going to be a proper noun. So it's a village in Usa local government area of Taraba State, uh, Taraba State, comma, Taraba, Taraba State, comma, Nigeria. So another name of bamboo. Bamboo has branches or hamlet. There's bamboo puri. There's another bamboo. So you keep on putting pipes to put the aliases. This long dash is the pipe, but there's no any other one like I remember. So I just click on create, and then an item has been created. So now I can begin to add statements. I'll just go down, change my own view to the desktop view, because I can't be able to edit on the mobile view. So I click on add statement. So the first statement that comes up is the instance of. So I click on instance of, then I click so you see automatically it opens the option. So this is a human statement, I mean a human settlement. And then you click on publish, and then you publish it, and then you click on add statement again. So you see a country comes up, and then you can just type Nigeria in full or NGR, and it will come up, and then you click on publish, and then you click on the add statement again. Sorry. And then location, administrative territory, which is Taraba State, and then you publish that, and then you add value. Click on add value to add local government within this very local administrative territory. Then you put USA, although in your own may not be the same thing with mine. So you add the particular information that suits what you are doing, and then I add statement again, coordinates. So now I'm going to go online, click on coordinate location, and then I'll minimize my screen, and then I'll click on new tab, and then I type bamboo coordinates, and then I search. So I can see this is bamboo ukwa. So I want to have the, so because I'm using a mobile phone, mean that it's not opening. So let me try tagio.com. Here I can be able to see the coordinates, although the degree sign is not showing. So I would probably go with this, copy this coordinate. But you have to know that the latitude is north, and then the longitude is east. So I'll go over, and then I'll feed in the information on the coordinate. Now paste it there, then I edit what is inside there. So oh damn. So I'll paste again, and then I delete what is not necessary. So probably I'll just put a comma there. So this is longitude and that is latitude, and you can see bamboo So I'm gonna publish it, but I would want to add the citation. I would want to add the citation. Sorry, my screen is I'm having some messages flying. So I'll go back to the website and click on the, that very search box, and then click on this very box icon, and then I go back, and then I go back, and then come to these references, add references. I click on add references. You can add references to every information is proper. So I will just put URL, and then I click on reference URL, and then a box would show me. I will be shown a box, but unfortunately I may not be able to see the inside, so I have to change my screen to desktop. So that's one of the disadvantages of using a phone. The screen might not be big enough to accommodate that. So even with that, you can always maneuver your way here. So I'm going back to add references again. So URL, I type URL there, and then I click on, I can now type in or paste the citation, and I will not publish immediately. I'll go to add, and then retrieved from. The retrieved from represents the day you search for that information, and in this very case, today is the 23rd of November 2024. And so that shows me, and then I go up and I click on publish, and that publishing happens. So now anybody who is interested in knowing where the information gotten about the coordinates is from, then one can be able to see the reference here by just clicking on reference, and then click on the reference itself, and then it takes one. So I have we have 1, 2, 3, 4 statements. So let's see if we can be able to add more statements. Maybe elevation, time zone, location, time zone. We know Taraba State is in Nigeria, and Nigeria is using the uh, West African +1 zone time. So we can just type Africa, West Africa, West African time. So West African time zone. We click on West African time zone, and we click on that publish, and that shows West African time zone. Although you can also put the WAT+1. So we have 5 statements. We can choose to stop here, but nevertheless we can still continue if we wish to. So I would like to stop here for now, and so I want to translate this to Tyap. So I'll go to edit. I click on edit, and then I go to Tyap. Bamboo is Bamboo. Then I change my keyboard to the African keyboard to enable me to type the macron below diacritic. So village in Usa local government, that's Abakayang. Abakayang Musam, that's South Agomiti Mali, Usa. We don't need the extra S, only one S is enough. Musitate, Taraba, then a comma, Nigeria. So click on publish, and then we have a translation in Tyap. So we can have as many translations as possible. So this is just a sample of how to create an item in the Wikidata website. So we're going back again. Lastly, I'll just take on how to create a Lexeme here. So you can search for a Lexeme. Let's think about a word in Tyap. Let's say work. for example, Borg. So we change it from Dansk to Tyap. Or if the list is too much, or rather we don't have any choice, if you are using a computer, then I think it will be easier. You can type the code, but using the phone, you would have to search it manually. So I'm going to go straight to T, because the code for Tyap is KCG, but I don't know why it is not starting with KCG here. So all we need to do is to search submit, click on submit. So any input on book would be shown. So I think book is present, so there's book here. Search for item, but it doesn't seem to be there, or rather book is not there. Word, form, Lexeme, all the features are not showing. So if the forms, the Lexeme, the lexical categories are not showing, then that clearly shows that that item has not been created yet. So what we can do here is to now create it. So we go to create new Wikidata item, Lexeme rather, and then we, in the lemma you see base form eg cat, so eg cat, and then for Tyap we have the book, and then book the language specifically. So you can type the language, but this is a Tyap word, so I put KCG, and or maybe I type Tyap in full, sorry. So not dialect per se, but the sorry, Tyap, um Tyap proper, so I don't know why it is not showing me Tyap as a language, but you can also go to Tyap proper and type Tyap proper there, and then the variant form, the spelling variant of the lemma, does the language code. Okay, so the language code is KCG. Yep. Okay, yeah. And then the category work is a verb. Work in Tyap is a verb. So you can then click on create Lexeme. So we have the Lexeme created. Then you can basically add the senses in the language. You can start with Tyap KCG, and then you explain what Bok is in your best knowledge in Tyap. Bok is let's have a calculator. So ayin, that's if someone kukyang or something, kunyam rather, or animal kukyang, or a thing, not devil yang, not devil, devil, yang. Then for the ayin slash, then j for the nyam, or ku for the yang, sibu by, that's if someone or something, or if someone or an animal, if someone or an animal or a thing goes somewhere and eats, that this represent the eat for ayin, the j represent the eat for nyam, and then the ku represent the eat for kyang, sibubok, then returns or then comes again. So that's in Tyap, but I want to add the sense in English, so I click on edit, and then I click on add, and then en. This one I don't really need to translate, I just put directly return, or maybe to return, and then I publish it. Then maybe I add you to the glows. You is vok. I don't know the written form, is it VOK? So probably if it's not right, then it can be corrected another time. So you see, I've added about 3 senses or statement senses. And then for forms, one can be able to study further about how to edit Lexemes, and then you can be able to do more than what I just did. But this is at least something. You have started something. So I think I'm going to stop here. I hope you have learned how to edit Wikidata. Thank you.